Yep, and oh, never mind. One thing is not. One thing was not working. Now we're good. Okay. What's it? Tomorrow is the fireworks day, and anyone who has, well, dogs, it's gonna be hell on earth for you. Yeah, I didn't think about, was it getting a white noise machine? I missed it. Maybe that might help alleviate some of the stress for the dog. But the dog is, so that I did not know. Like I should have thought of that before. I was like, there's this one old lady who was like, she was asking about like, so how fireworks and stuff. She's like, oh yeah, like how are you? I'm like, I don't do really fireworks. I never really cared that much for like, I like the small little like sparklers and stuff like that, right? But anything big, I was like, I would rather go to like a festival and see it in the sky like that, right? And the older you get, you're like, do I want to be out with mosquitoes and stuff? Getting bit up with these for like fireworks? The answer is no. I mean, I even did that during like New Year's, where like, hey, bro, let's go on this one tall building left, look at the fireworks for like New Year's and stuff. I don't care. Yeah. For me, fireworks is like, we go to a little festival place, we get some yakisoba, some like takoyaki, uh, what was it? The other chicken. It's not really, oh, the yakitori, stuff like that, right? And for me, also, a lot of, oh, oh my gosh, I blanked on the name. Cotton candy, yeah, definitely gotta. I think almost like most like any kind of like little festival thing or any kind of like convention, if I run towards the mostly festivals because I think I went, of course, Okinawa. I used to go there a lot of festivals. Japan too. Did I already do this twice? Oh my god. Oh, whatever. A third time won't hurt. Yeah, I used to go to festivals a lot, but then I feel in Connecticut, I've also went to like a festival kind of thing. That's where I got the fried Oreo stuff. I was like, I've never had this before. Which I think of like that. Oh no, even in Guam too. Guam had like they had a lot of festivals and like the stalls and stuff. And that was really good too. I don't think I went to almost any of the festivals in Hawaii though. I was at a festival, but I think it's because it was like a rich people festival kind of thing. It was close to a hotel. I just accidentally they thought I was part of it, so like they just kind of like ushered me in and had me somewhere, and I just kind of walked off somewhere else. And it was like, because technically the beach was also kind of like sectioned off, so it's like, hey, for you poor, you can come here. I was at the beach and just chilling out with the little festival foods and all that kind of stalls, and they were giving me free food. I'm like, obviously I shouldn't be here, but whatever. Like I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I should not have been there. Was I there? Was I eating whatever their food is? Huh. Yeah, I mean, it's their fault for. I think certain people thought I was a was part of the staff. Yeah, I think they thought I was part of the staff. And once I was there and I walked off, and I just pretty much like walked around like I'm just, I guess, a part of the group or something like that. Not the staff group, but like the customers, and so they just kind of like, oh, I guess he must be here for like a reason or something like that. And no one ever said anything, so I just stayed there, chill at the beach until like night, left, and I was like, hmm, like I think I wasn't supposed to be there, but whatever. I've done that before. Like there's like a I don't know, someone's like probably like wannabe private beach area with their little friends. I just walked over there, like, I just blended in, chatted with people. No one said anything. I was like, I mean, I was just like, I was being pleasant. They're the one that wanted me to actually stay longer. I was like, oh, nothing about them. Go, oh man, you just got started. I was gonna go get some stuff and whatever, and I'll be back. I did not come back. I bet they're probably telling us like, yeah, this is one cool dude. This is one of your friends. I'm probably like, who? Yeah, they sure as hell don't know who I am. I've done that before on it wasn't Guam, like we were in like the kind of the area where there's a lot of bars and stuff. Someone thought I was the new guy with their carrier, and they were just buying me like a lot of drinks, expensive drinks. I just felt bad for like, man, when you guys take this dude out again, you're gonna realize, wait a minute, who are we buying drinks for? Yeah, and the best part is I was telling him, hey man, you don't need to get that for me. He's like, don't worry about it. And the sad thing is, I don't think they even knew the name. Like, I didn't even like. I think I used my real name. Like I didn't use like a pseudonym or anything like that. So they don't even know the name of their new guy. People are already doing fireworks. It's the 3rd. Like, what's the point? Are they that happy? Yeah, their life must be very happy for them to be like, oh man, I want to do fireworks. I know, so like some of my neighbors, I know they don't fucking like this fireworks stuff. They're like, oh, I hope they don't do this long. It's almost like when you have like you live in an area like a little suburban little neighborhood thing or whatever. Like you have like a little like you live in a loop somewhere or like the whatever, right? There's like the first set of houses, the second set of houses. It's like in my little loopy area. It's semi more chill over here. On the other side is where like it's kind of like rowdy, which I think is funny. Even my old place was like the same thing. Living in a loop. There's one loop that was like the chill loop. The other one was like it like kind of like whacked out over there. I was like, what the hell? Like even when I was like, if you were before when we lived over there, when I took the dog on a walk, like one loop is like you might have like some dog poop on the road somewhere. The other one, it was like everywhere. I was like, bro, what? I just remember that 'cause, not even walking the dog. It was I mean, my dog was one of those like she's like, I don't care if I need to poop, I poop. She was one of those kind of so I always had to take her out before. But all my other subsequent other dogs, they're like, no, I will poop in my designated area, and I'm not doing that outside. I'm like, okay. Mm, okay, yeah, this one. Oh, they're coming at me. I almost probably lost. Hey. Yeah, it feels like since a lot of places had today off, so it feels weird. It's almost like today is Saturday, but it's not. It's Friday. I remember was it? I think that's kind of happened before, where like 4th of July was on the weekend, so they usually give people like that Friday off if you're in a place that's nice. The worst one is like if you work in healthcare, like you ain't gonna get any days off. You're like, oh, it's a holiday. They're like, so? You think people stop hurting themselves on a holiday? If anything, they hurt themselves more on a holiday. You're like, oh man. Yeah, that was. I used to, that's the one of the downsides of being in the healthcare field. Like, you don't really get days off. It's like, man, my day off is when people are just not being silly and hurting themselves. Like, was it the people who were having, or it was on a snowy day and people did not want to cancel their appointments. I'm like, I think you should cancel your appointment, right? I mean, it will move it like the next day or whatever you want to do is clear. So I'm not gonna, I want to come in. I'm like, okay, bro, I literally don't care. Some people like I had to cancel it because like, so you come in, your provider's not to be here. Their provider is snowed in. So, well, you should tell them to come. I'm like, you do know I don't care. And that's when I used to do appointments and stuff. I'm like, dude, I don't fucking care. Like, I could only tell, like, if you have a problem, right, next time you talk to your provider, you can just talk to him or talk to him or her, and that provider will probably send you somewhere else. Like, they always have, like, an attitude, like, on the phone. I mean, some of them have an attitude in person. There are other ones with, like, an attitude. Like, they have an attitude until, like, or actually, this one dude did it before. He's a small dude. He had an attitude, and he was trying to, like, square up with me or something like that. Pop out his chat and, like, come after me, right? I'm sitting down at the desk. And it was a customer or a patient. So then I just stood up and I'm like, I'm not tall or anything, but I towered over this guy. I'm like, so what were you saying? And he got real quiet. I was like, what was the point of it? Oh, that was fast. Okay, since he already did his super, I don't have to worry about. I'm not getting lucky with the different stuff. Oh. Yeah, I'm definitely not getting it very lucky with it. Oh. Now I am. I was like, maybe they're not going to drop this time. Yeah, I had to put the other one in haste. Yeah, the reason why I had to shut down some of the, for back when I was still doing scheduling, we had to essentially it was bad because the higher ups, because I was in the clinic before, the higher ups wouldn't tell, or the clinic, if you had someone with like good management skills, they'd be like, okay, no, we're a clinic, we are not like, we'll have a minimum opening of anyone who fucking lives over here in this neighborhood, right? Not people who live like an hour away, which is my stupid ass bosses were like that stupid. Like, oh, this person lives an hour away. We'll have the people who live an hour or 2 hours away. We'll have them come in. How about anyone who lives close? No, maybe they shouldn't come in. I'm like, you cannot be that dumb. They were. Then a lot of people were coming in, and like some of the like I was telling before, people who's like, no, I'm going to come in. I'm mad if I don't come in. And person was telling me how they're gonna attack me once they get there. I'm like, sure, bro. I think the person who said that actually got into a car accident and then had to go to the hospital, the ER. I was like, well, you ain't fucking stupid enough. Whatever. But the thing is, like, too many of them were getting into actual crashes. And they're like, oh, maybe we should shut down the place to stop them from getting into accidents. I'm like, you don't say. I mean, first of all, anyone with a little bit of common sense, they're not driving, even for an appointment, right? Unless it's life or death. If it's like just an annual appointment, they'll move that back. So yeah, anyone with common sense, this didn't apply to them. It's only like those stupid, like really dumb people who just, I like going to like to any kind of hospital or whatever, and just complaining and trying to fight the people, the workers there. At one point, someone was telling me like, your organization gets a lot of dark money and all this kind of stuff. I'm like, so I have a lot of dark money, but I'm still broke. What what are you talking about? Like, yeah, you get a lot of dark money. I'm like, so I have this theoretical dark money, yet I'm working here at the front desk. Why? Why would I do that to myself? I mean, this is, I guess, the same stupid people that thought like, oh, you got your job because of nepotism. I'm like, I think you don't understand what nepotism means. Yeah, I think there's a lot of people like that. They just don't understand what different words means. They use them and they're like, yeah, like I'm better than you because I know I'm using these words. I'm like, but you don't know what the meaning. There's a lot of cases like that. They started yapping about, oh yeah, like, I forget there was another one that was like, okay, I was going to I had a good example for a second. Oh, man, I forgot what word they used, but they kept on saying this one word because I think they just learned it. And then later on, I'm like, you know what? I'm like, because I have self-doubt. And I'm like, you know what? I don't think they're using that word right. And I had to go, I looked it up just to make sure. I was like, yeah, you're not using it right. And then another time is the opposite, where I was using a word and I was using it correctly, but the person's like, you're not using it right. You don't know what the word means, I think. And then they were just like, kept on like being annoying about it until like, they said, oh, I'll look it up. I'm like, okay, fucking look it up then. And then they just didn't get back to me. So I'm like, okay, yeah, because I was right. Like, I think it's just silly to double down on something. It's like, you don't need to double down. You could just not do that, then you wouldn't be this embarrassed. That is the part I think is very funny. Like, if you don't double down on it, like, was it like something that you're like, maybe, and you're just like, you know what, it could be something like this, and I'm not 100% sure. Give you some leeway. All right, you're like, okay, I have an out, because I'm like, hey, I didn't know if it was, or if I was sure or whatnot. If you don't like, no, 100% is it? It's actually silly when someone tells you, actually though, actually, I wouldn't do that. I do sometimes do correct people when, no, they're like, no, 100% is this. And I'm like, okay. Then I probably I'm more prone to trying to correct the person then. If they don't, they're like, yeah, I think it's this. I'm like, yeah, you could be right. And I don't really care. It's only because I think there's like a weird response after in work before a lot of people love to do that to me. Where like I'll say something, oh no, it's actually this. I'm like, I'm pretty sure. And before I was being nice, I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's not. And they were like kind of double down, like, no, 100% you're wrong because it's this. And I'm like, sure. Okay. Arm and earrings. Let's see what kind of hell this is. But yeah, I think it's a response to that. And now I kind of go out of my way to like, oh, it's like, it 100% is this. If someone says that to me, then I'm like, oh, is it now? Then I'll actually look it up just to like prove them wrong. I try not to do it too much and try to be petty and do it too much, but sometimes it does kind of irk me because I didn't correct or a lot of people before, and they'll be like, "Yeah, see, he doesn't know. I had to teach him all this." I'm like, "Excuse me." So now I will go and like research things, which is not a that's not really good. Though. Like I do that just because it pisses me off when like was it when someone's like, "Oh yeah, you're wrong," and they tell me I'm wrong even though they are the one that in the wrong. So I was like, man, I need to be more calm. Mm. I hope I don't die. I have a feeling that I will. Oh, shoot. Oh, yeah. Oh, you gotta tank. This area is not very good for the NPCs. They have a weird elevation, and they hit me through that elevation. I don't like that. Damn. This little one stomp could definitely just one tap me. Wait. Event? What? Okay. Okay. Uh-oh. Sometimes it glitches a little bit and I have no idea what he's hitting. Shows you how strong the NPCs are. I see, I didn't even see that on my screen, this dude. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, you got it. Okay, I don't know what. Oh. That's what that is. I was like, that's what that is. Dies immediately. Oh. No. Huh? Oh. Did a Detroit smash and killed me. Oh no, they're all spawning in. Okay, I'll let them do it. I'm not sure what they were trying to do. Yeah, this is chaotic. Okay. At least we brought it back to less chaos. Oh, Lord. Oh, no. I need to make sure I don't hit all those AoE. I knew he was going to do that. Okay. Okay. Damn it. That AoE was really, really wide. Uh-oh. That looks so weird with the two axes doing that. Okay, this one I can get immediately killed. Has like the... And it's the tic-tac-toe game. That's the one they have to worry about. Oh. Oh, this is not good. Okay. This is gonna be... This might be rough. Okay, yeah, I might die. This one might be a little bit hard for... Because he does his little AOR area of... Oh yeah, we might die. Yeah, after he killed me over there. Yeah. Yeah, the tic-tac-toe thing is gonna kill us. Oh. Oh, I was able to get through because I was reviving right when that happened. Oh. Okay. Even though we might have to call this one. See how far we go. Well, honestly. it's just bad timing. Oh no, that's not, yeah, that's not good. Oh, okay. I think I'll just try to stay alive. Never mind. No, this one is that's not good. Oh no, I couldn't do it in time. Yeah, this one is a little bit rough. Because I just like died from the AoE of when he puts it down is what caused it. Darn. See, at least we know. I thought maybe if I timed the revival right when he does it, but I couldn't time it correctly the second time. Yeah, that one sucks because it has that mechanic. I think the wolf one would be just as bad. Yeah, that one we just had to get a little bit stronger. I was definitely underleveled for that. But as you can see, right, it wasn't impossible. I could probably like do it underleveled and still do it. And with that, guys, I think we'll call it today. Was like a normal one. We got on a little bit earlier at the more normal time than compared to the usual. And with that, everyone, you guys, I think a lot of people mostly are doing like getting prepped for, what was it, the 4th of July right now. Oh yeah, then now everyone spawned in. Damn, I think it was kind of like glitchy, right? Like sometimes just things didn't spawn in. And with that, guys, hope you like and subscribe. Waffles is currently also still working on the website, so he's doing it for a class thing, so he's killing 2 birds with 1 stone. And with that, everyone, hope you guys enjoy your weekend, your 4th of July weekend. Hope it's not too hot out where you guys are at, and you guys could, have some air conditioning or stay in the shade a bit. But yeah, be safe out there. Don't hold on to any firecrackers and blow your fingers off. Just stay safe. And since you're safe now, right, and with all your digits, definitely subscribe. Push that subscribe button. You guys have a good one, and you take care. Peace.